Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Sunday, November 6, 2016. The tarot card for today is the Two of Swords. I am somehow, just not surprised that this showed up, all right? The one I've chosen today comes to us from the recently released Tarot Apocalypsis by Eric Dunn, and I love the images on these cards, okay? I mean, look at our guy here. He's really kind of undecided. Like, what should his next move be? Right? A lot of you are in that position right now. And, we talked about closing that door. But when the door opens into a new place, you kind of have to look around. It can be a little bit confusing. And you wonder what your next move should be. And we've talked about that, not rushing. So, yeah, there's a little bit of indecision associated with this. I'll be honest with you. I do not feel like it lasts very long. Okay? Things are going to progress, and they'll just keep happening that way. One of the most important things to remember when you're trying to make these decisions, and I've said this many times, is that you can't accomplish it all in one day. I often say, tackle what you know. Take the easiest first, because when you clear all of that away and you're left with the more difficult thing to make a decision about, you can keep your focus toward that, and it's so much easier that way. But this particular choice that you're trying to make right now really represents, I think, a directional one, all right? Because it's like finally you're free to go. Where do you want to go? I'm telling you, your feelings are not the same as they were. Like way back when you thought, if I could just end this and just get out of this, this is what I'm going to do. And I don't think you feel that way now. So that's why it's like that pondering. Okay, what are my choices? What are my options? Which way am I going to go? It's not an easy process, but like I said, I don't think it's a lengthy one. And if you're taking your time with it, you will find that you're making better decisions. We've discussed this for months now about that learning to make choices and not choosing the same as before. So that's important as well. When you start looking at the options that you have, and while they're totally different from your past life, at the same time, you want to look at what's there and go, does this look familiar? Did I choose something like this before? Let's say a relationship. Okay, let's use a relationship as an example because it's a perfect example. And maybe you've always had a type, and every time you chose that type, what happened? The same thing. It went the same way. And now you're reviewing this and you're looking at it. You're looking for that clarity to know what to decide. So as this is a card of, peace and harmony, in order to bring that peace and harmony into your life and, eliminate the doubt and the confusion around the choice, it is necessary to choose differently. So really review those choices carefully, because those options may not be totally clear right at this moment. But knowing that, all right, I did this before, and I repeated it several times, and I kept getting the same results. Maybe it's time I gave something else a chance, right? Can't hurt to take a chance on something. So keep that in mind as you go through your day, because you're starting a new week, and you probably have a lot on your agenda and things to take care of. So give it thought, and I have a feeling that you will come up with the right decision. So I want to thank you all for listening, and I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.